I just saw Marvel Studios Thunderbolts, yes, with an asterisk at the end of it. You'll find out why the asterisk is there later in the film, but here are my reactions to the film, first thoughts, preliminary thoughts on the new Marvel Studios movie that's kicking off 2025. So to start it off, the Thunderbolts are a team led by Yelena Belova from Black Widow. It also includes Taskmaster from Black Widow, Red Guardian from Black Widow, Ghost from Ant-Man, John Walker from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and of course, Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier himself from a bunch of different Marvel movies and properties. The question remains though, is the movie good? And I have to say yes, it is a very good Marvel movie. It is one that makes you think emotionally and feel all these things about it. It has a very, very, very heavy dose of sort of taking these superheroes that are these, high up on a pedestal people or anti-heroes, villains, whatever you want to call them, and bringing them down to a more human level and humanizing them basically, saying that they go through all of the similar stuff that we go through. They have depression, they feel inadequate, they deal with emotions that we all deal with. They feel like they're not doing enough in their lives. They're not fulfilling themselves. Stuff like that. Stuff that you and I go through every day. And as somebody that has gone through depression and feeling inadequate and not enough and not good enough or anything like that in life, this was a breath of fresh air to feel this, that there are characters that are superheroes that you can feel like on a level of the same level. It's crazy how they did this, and of course they go through the movie and they fight Sentry, who is played by Lewis Pullman, who isn't quite a villain, isn't quite a hero, is sort of that anti-hero mold, and is somebody who got this sort of medical trial to make them into a superhero, and it goes wrong because of their sort of mental state. And it's astounding that they went through this movie and Florence Pugh and Lewis Pullman really carry the film here emotionally on their back. Like Yelena feels like she's not enough, like she's not doing enough, she's a terrible person for the work that she's done. And Sentry, Bob, as he's known in the film, he goes through some different feelings, some different things too as well that are very heavy, that are very human feeling, and that's just something that I guess has been missing a bit from the MCU. There's been these huge, big budget, action, gigantic films. I like the Marvels, but it's not a perfect MCU movie. I liked Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. It's not a perfect movie as well. It seems like they're really leaning back into that, like, hey, let's take these heroes and humanize them so that people can empathize with them even more, instead of just like, oh hey, we're going to take our superheroes and throw them in with a space opera and there's your movie. We're going to take our superheroes and fold it in with something like Clueless and there's your movie. So you're getting back to what people care about with these characters, and you're getting some really, really nice action with some characters that are fan favorites. And it does show you, people are, going throughout the marketing, oh, and how can these characters fight Sentry? The way that they do it is ingenious. It's a very inventive way that they've thought of to try to deal with basically that this character is all-powerful. And we're dealing with people who, as Yelena says in the trailer, basically you kick and you shoot and we all do that, don't we? So it's these non-sort of powered characters or lesser powered characters in the case of the Red Guardian and Bucky Barnes, and people who are just humans that are, really good at fighting in the other members of the team. Jake Schreier, the director, just knocked it out here. It's a beautiful movie. The CGI is top-notch, especially for a Marvel movie of late. There weren't that many points where I was watching, and trust me, I was watching like a hawk trying to find this stuff to see if I could talk about it, that, oh hey, was there anything that looked a little weird, a little fake, a little digitized? And there was not that much of it in this film. It is looks like it's shot on locations, on sets, instead of using the volume, thank God. And as for just a Marvel movie, it is one of the best of the recent movies. Deadpool and Wolverine was another one that's really great. That one humanized, and you made one sort of empathize with these characters. Thunderbolts leads into Fantastic Four, The First Steps, which leads into the new Avengers movies. This is the next stepping stone for that. And it's a stepping stone, but it's also a nice standalone story with these characters that you can sink your teeth into as a fan of Marvel and as a fan of just movies in general. These movies are fun. This movie is fun, but it makes you feel something as well, and that's the best thing that it can do. Thunderbolts releases in theaters on May 2nd in theaters. You see it in IMAX. It's a beautiful IMAX film, and this is one of Marvel's best films of recent memory. So if you've checked out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, if you're like, I'm not in, you can be in, and you will love this movie if you see it. So go see Thunderbolts look out for the full review that I'm going to be writing for that hashtag show. You can read it there and get the full review score and all of that. But this, for now, is just a reaction out of the theater on Thunderbolts. So if you love this and you want to see more of my film reviews and reactions and stuff, check out this playlist. It's got all of them right there.